So the day ended pretty awesome for marijuana markets. Aphria up 51%, which it just seems odd to me. I know the rest of the marijuana stocks, they were due for a rally. A lot of the chartists, if you go onto YouTube and throw in like weed stock chartists, and you'll find that they were going to say that the markets were going to be green, and then the Aphria news hit. But for Aphria to go up 51% is a little weird to me. Now again, hey, I'm no expert here. This could be just pure fiction. This is just me spouting off what I'm thinking. Let's click Aphria. Look at it. So it shot through the roof. So it went from, you could have bought at 544 and it ended at 755. Now I have a crazy theory here with what's going on. Sort of. Follow along. If you disagree, just comment below. Again, yeah, don't use any of my advice for any type of investing because I'm just throwing this out here. Let's get to it. Okay, so last night we had, was this last night? Sol Global was all over the news defending Aphria and that they were going to sue them and whatnot. But I didn't actually know how Sol Global fit in with Aphria. I was a little confused. But it just so happens that Sol Global is the one talked about in the report, that Scythian, those Scythian guys. So if you go to Grego's chart here, it's Aphria working with Scythian and DeFrancesco. This is where they're saying there's shady stuff going on. Now the Scythian is Sol Global. So they're the guys that, so obviously they're trying to defend themselves, but I didn't know that. And being in Bloomberg didn't tell me that. I wish they had of, because I watched the report and I didn't know who they were, how they were. It was sort of mentioned, but I think BNN and Bloomberg should have told us that they had changed their name. So if you do a Google search, I have it on here, I think. So Scythian Biosciences announces name change to Sol Global in the summer. So yeah, I wish I had known that. I don't think people are putting two and two together on that. It just sort of occurred to me. Did a quick Google search. And then, so this is the guy, this DeFrancesco guy. Here's his Twitter feed. And if you look at it, his wife's, I believe it's his wife, or daughter, is starting her first Sol yoga studio. So he's branding everything as Sol, so therefore Sol Global. And he's the one tied, he's the one that people, Quintessential or QCM is saying is part of this, scam or fraud or whatever they're saying. I'm not saying anything. I don't want to get sued. I'm just speaking my mind here. Take it or leave it. So I just found that interesting. And on here, this is his media thing. People were alarmed that to prove all of these assets in Latin America were worth the $150 million. He shows us a field, a few acres of and a fence, $150 million fence. So yeah, so people weren't impressed by just showing this little field with plants. I'm not sure what that would be worth. Here in Canada, up in our neck of the woods, if it's tiled, drained farmland, you might pay $3,000 an acre. So I'm not sure how many acres are there, but definitely not $150 million worth. Anyways, yeah, so that was the big aha. I'm like, I didn't know Sol Global was Scythian. And then I was waiting for the, I don't need sound. I was waiting for part 2 of the short sellers attack on Aphria, and it's here. So it's up on the Hindenburg research site. Now originally I thought it was QCM, so they partnered with these guys. And in my last video I said I wasn't too big on the QCM's website because there's no About Us. At least here there's an About Us page that you can research and find out who these guys are and see if they're legitimate or not. you know, I do know that that other company, that QCM, right here, QCM, let's throw that over here. QCM! And see what turns up. Yeah, I showed this in the last video. Let's throw in Grego. Go here. Where is it? There it is. I believe they should have an About Us page. It just looks a little, I don't know, it looks shady to me. And I know some Reddit guys have, you know, mentioned that if you go to their contact. Oh, I thought they were supposed to have a floor, like the 6th floor, and then they took it off and didn't, but it's not on there now. Yeah, About Us page would make me feel a little better about these guys, but I guess they're teamed up with the Hindenburg guys. So, all right, what's my next point here? My next point, is that it? I've got more. Oh yeah, here it is. Where's the report? Here it is here. APHRIA Part 2, we believe this rot runs deep. So that was published today, and it was actually quite hard to find. All day I was looking for it. Is there a time on here? I was looking for it all day, and then it showed up in someone's Facebook comments and was dismissed by that person. But then as you read it, they're tying this Liberty Health Science to the why they're worried, and Florida property where someone turned $5 million in 6 days. And they mentioned Scythian, which is Sol Global. Now that I know, that's great. Just not great, but at least I just want to dig in and find out what the truth is here. And oh, there's one more point I want to talk about is why did APHRIA shoot through the roof and go up by 50%? That really made me suspicious about what's going on. Here's a report. I'm going to put this in the show notes, and you guys can read up on this. I would like to read this as well. I've just briefly went through it. But here's my crazy theory, and I don't know much about short selling at all. So if you do know, comment below, educate me, because I don't know. This is just me guessing. But what if APHRIA and, you know, Sol Global, who, if they did make a lot of money, started to buy their own stock back heavily to screw the shorters? Because the shorters, they borrow stocks and they want them to go down, and if they go down, they make money. So to screw the sellers, the short sellers, they start buying their stock back all day long, which then makes the short sellers scared because they're losing money the more it goes up. So they in turn, and I heard this before, they in turn they start buying the stocks themselves just to cover themselves. So if the stock's going up, then they're making money on that, but they're losing on their short sell. So both APHRIA, or not APHRIA, or whoever, APHRIA, Sol Global, whoever's involved, the Francesco or whatever. Again, don't sue me. I'm just throwing this out here. I don't know what I'm talking about. Take it or leave it. But what if they're all buying, and then the shorters start to have to buy as well? So they're all both buying. They're all buying like crazy. Then the public just jumps on board and says, woo, there's money to be made. And all of a sudden we make a 51% growth, $2.55 per share. That's just my theory. Because this was just unusual to me. There was no real news. Vic didn't come out and defend the allegations with any facts at all. No one really did. The only ones I saw that defended was the Reddit guys. You know, but they're not, you know, who knows if their information is correct. With the short sellers, they can be sued. You know, so yeah. But I have read through the Reddit stuff too. If maybe some of it's true, I don't know. Anyways, guys, what do you guys think? Yeah, were things suspicious today? Because the only thing keeping the market down yesterday was APHRIA. Otherwise, the marijuana stocks were going to go on a rally anyway. So all the chartists said it. So the market was kept down by APHRIA. And then this craziness happens where I'm thinking the company's buying back their shares, plus the shorters are buying the shares too to cover themselves. And then the public sees it going through the roof, and then they all jump on board. And then that's why we get, up $2.55 a share. Anyways, tell me what you guys think about what I'm talking about. Is it crap? Is it, would you believe me? Or, I don't know. Let's comment below. Tell me what I'm missing. Tell me anything. Comment below on this whole situation. It just seems really weird to me. And I just want to figure it out. And again, I have no shares in any marijuana stocks at this point, so I've got no skin in the game. I'm just want to know what's going on. I find the marijuana industry fascinating, this growing industry, and I just follow it every day. Anyways, guys, please like, subscribe, hit that notify bell so you'll get my latest videos. And I'm going to try to release a video a day as we work our way through these. I may do another video on that report after I've read it and digested it. I will talk to you guys later. Cheers, guys. Bye.